Good morning, everyone. Our immigration journey continues. Today, we're going to be discussing modern immigration. And by the time you get to your immigration notebook, you've already watched a video, you've already read an article, and it should tell you a little bit about how immigration has changed over time. In this particular notebook, we're going to be uh, getting to know five modern immigrants, five young children who have come to our country in recent times, and we're going to get to know their stories. So just like we've done before, you're going to fill in your name here in the first page, and then here's your task, and it's going to tell you a little bit about what you're going to be doing today. What you are going to be doing is you're going to be going to each slide, and you're going to get to meet five different children. The first one you're going to meet is Asya. To meet her, you're going to click on her picture, and you're going to go visit her page. And in her page, it will give you lots of information about her. And you're going to record that information back here in your immigration notebook. You're going to click on each of these bubbles. And in each of these bubbles, there is a text box. And you can type the information that goes there. So some of the information you're going to try to find out is where she came from, her age, what grade in school she is, why she left her homeland, and what life was like there. What is life like, their life like now, that's different than it was before? What hardships did she face when she came here? Where did she settle in the United States? And finally, what do they like about America? And you'll do this for each of the different immigrants that you'll meet. You'll meet Taylor, you'll meet Vandi, you'll meet Sadhana, and finally you meet Gabriella. So again, each one of these will take you to one of these pages. And once you're on that page, a lot of that information you need is right up here on the top. But you're going to have to read the article here. And the article is usually a couple of pages long. It's not a long article. You start at page 1, you'll go to page 2, and you'll finish it up on page 3. But I'd also like for you also to check out her pictures and also click on her video. Watch her entire video, because some of the answers you need to watch the video for. Okay, and again, once you do that, you're going to go back to the previous page. Each one of these pictures is linked, so you don't have to go back to that site and navigate. Just click there, and it'll go directly to Sadhana's page. Now, once you're done collecting all this information, I want you to select the two immigrants that you really connected with, or you really found very interesting, their stories to be very interesting, because you're going to take those two and you're going to compare and contrast them. It might be best to choose two whose stories were very different. This way, it will be easy to compare it, to contrast them. Either way, you're going to find some similarities and you're going to find some differences. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go to this next final slide, and you are going to create a Venn diagram. So let's say I selected Gabriella. I'm going to move her to this side of the diagram. And let's say I chose Vandi, and I'm going to move him to this side of the diagram. I'm going to remove the other ones by clicking on them and then hitting the delete key. I can also click on them, right-click on them, and delete as well, and they'll disappear. So again, I'm going to get rid of the ones I don't need. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place in the middle of this some of the things that about their experience that were similar. So if I just double click in there, I can begin typing. It might be nice to type to add bullets like this, and you can type bullets in there. And then you're going to go to each section here. This section here would be how Gabriella's experience was different than Vandi's. This would be how Vandi's experience was different than Gabriella's. And again, in the middle would be how their experiences are similar. You are not putting one or two things in there. I would like to see this a full, neatly done Venn diagram. Capitalize, spell correctly, make sure your ideas communicate clearly. If these come out really good, and I think they will, we're going to try to print some of these and save them for next year's class. So please, please, please do your best work. All right, so I'd like to urge you to go out and meet those five immigrants, and I hope you enjoy learning about their experience as much as I enjoyed learning about their experience.